rise. Department 1 of the Superior Court is now in session. Judges will stop proceeding. May be seated. Calling the case of Ms. Medijana Law versus Mr. Daniel Babic. Are both sides ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Your Honor, you may open the case.
This case is now officially open.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the defendant, Mr. Babic, has been charged with the crime of beating Mr. X up on the Sava Bridge on the 27th of September 2002, around 8 o'clock. Mr. Babic, how do you feel?
Not guilty. I have reason to believe that Mr. Daniel Babic is guilty, and I have evidence and witnesses to support my statement. So I would like to invite my first witness, Ms. Petra Skoko.
Do you swear that you will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but truth, so help you God?
I do.
You may be seated.
So, Ms. Petra, at what time did the crime occur?
I was going home from work, and I was passing by the Sava Bridge, and I saw Daniel and the victim fighting. I mean, I thought that they were fighting.
And were they pushing, arguing? What exactly were they doing?
I saw Daniel push the victim, but I saw that for a second because I was in the bus.
So, what time was it? Around, or exactly, if you know?
Oh, well, it was around 8, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So, 8 p.m. on the Sava Bridge.
Yes.
Okay, I have no further questions.
I would like permission to question Ms. Petra.
Granted.
So, can you describe what exactly happened at the crime scene?
Well, I saw it just for a second, and I saw Daniel and the victim, and I think they were fighting because Daniel pushed him.
So, is there any chance it might have been just a friendly push?
I don't think so.
Do you know Mr. Babic personally? I remind you, you are under the oath.
I was in a relationship with Daniel.
Order in the courtroom.
And for how long?
For a year.
Well, it sounds pretty serious. Your Honor, I have no further questions.
I would like to invite my second witness, Your Honor, Ms. Hanna Lisha. Our victim, Mr. X, is your brother, is that correct?
Yes.
And do you personally know Mr. Daniel Babic?
Yes, I do.
In how good relations were you with Mr. Daniel Babic?
Well, in good relations because he was my best friend's boyfriend.
So Miss Petra is your best friend?
Yes.
So have Mr. Daniel Babic and Mr. X had some fights recently, some arguments or something that you know of?
Yes.
Has Mr. X told you about those fights?
Well, he told me that they had a little fight, but nothing very big.
So do you know exactly what they were fighting about?
About a girl.
Interesting. I have no further questions.
So, Ms. Hanna, you say that you weren't at the place where the accident occurred?
Yes, no, I wasn't.
So, what are you exactly witnessing about right now?
Well, my best friend Petra told me what happened, and she witnessed.
So, Ms. Petra saw it for only 1 second, and is it possible that it might have not been clear testifying?
Objection calls for speculation.
Sustained.
Your Honor, I have no further questions.
Your Honor, may I have the permission to approach and question the witness? So, Ms. Hanna, are you familiar with the case?
Yes.
And where were you when the accident occurred?
I was in a restaurant.
I see. So, who are you with?
I was with my sister.
And can she confirm that?
Yes.
Okay, no further questions.
Do you swear that you will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but truth? So help you God.
I do.
You may be seated.
Mr. Magnaboska, you know Daniel personally, is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes, I do.
And you work together, don't you?
Yes.
Where do you work?
We work in a restaurant. He's a chef and I'm his assistant.
Yes, and you usually spend your free time together.
Yes, we do.
And at the evening when the accident happened, you were in a bar.
Yes, we do.
At what time?
Around 7:30.
And where is this bar located?
It's near the Sava Bridge.
What did Mr. Daniel do after your meeting?
I walked him we walked about 10 minutes and then he left.
So did he go home or?
I don't know, he said he's going to meet someone.
Okay, I have no further questions.
Your Honor, I would like to ask for permission to question the witness.
Granted.
Mr. Magnaboska, so is it possible that Mr. Daniel Babic could have gone on a meeting with Mr. X?
Yes.
Objection calls for speculation.
Sustained.
And you are sure it was 7:30 p.m. when you were at the bar?
Yes, it was.
And technically speaking, he could have got in half an hour to Mr. X and they could have had the meeting and he could have beaten up Mr. X.
I'm not really sure about that because when we were at the bar and when he left it was around, when I walked him it was around 7:50 or something like that.
But the bar is very close to the south.
Yes, it is.
Is it possible that Mr. Daniel Babic was under the influence of some drugs or maybe alcohol?
No,
Objection.
Overruled.
No, I don't think so.
But you haven't spent the entire night next to him in the bar.
Most of it I did.
So it is possible that he might have taken some drugs.
Well, maybe, but when we walked after it, he was normal.
Okay, thank you. I have no further questions.
Your Honor, I would like to approach again and question the witness. So, can you maybe tell us what type of a guy is Daniel Babic?
Well, I work with him every day and we spend time on a daily basis and I can tell that he's a reliable and a normal guy.
Okay. Do you know if he is bad-tempered?
He had some issues but he's okay.
What kind of issues?
He had anger issues.
Okay, I see. Does he usually starts fighting or is he just quiet and acts on the side?
No, he's quiet, usually.
Okay. And have you spoken to Mr. Babic after that night?
Yes, I did.
And what were you talking about?
Well, nothing special. He said just that he met with someone, he didn't want to tell me who, and that's it.
Okay. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
You may leave.
Your Honor, I would like to call my second witness, Miss Anna. You said you were at the Sava Bridge when that, and what were you doing there?
Well, I was running, so I didn't see it clearly, but I think I saw Daniel and Mr. X talking.
Did it sound like an argument?
No, it sounded like they were having fun, like they were joking. I don't know Mr. X, but I sometimes see Mr. Daniel in the neighborhood and he seems like a quite nice person.
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled.
So does he seem quiet?
Well, I heard that he had some issues, but he seemed like a really nice person.
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled.
Your Honor, I have no further questions.
So what you're saying is that you don't know Mr. Daniel Babic and you never really spoke to him, and all you know about him is from what other people say.
Yes.
And you don't really know any people who are good friends with him?
No.
Your Honor, I have no further questions.
I do.
Maybe see it.
So do you personally know Miss Tihana?
No, I don't think so.
He's lying.
Order in the courtroom.
Do you personally know Mr. X?
Yes, we are acquaintances.
And I've heard from a witness that you and Mr. X have had a little argument, fight about a girl. Do you know something about that?
Yes, we have a fight.
And how did it go?
It wasn't anything big, it was just a little fight.
Well, here I have two files, Your Honor, if I may introduce Exhibit A and Exhibit B.
Okay.
This first file, Exhibit A, is your police record, and you've had some history. Your punishment for the crimes that you've done in the past, you didn't really have many punishments, but you had to do 600 hours of anger management classes. This is
Objection.
Exhibit B.
Overruled.
What can you tell me about those anger management classes?
Nothing much.
Have you completed all of your 600 hours?
Yes, 2 weeks ago.
So only 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
And have you had any fights or problems during the classes?
No, not that I know of.
Your Honor, I have no further questions.
Your Honor, these documents confirm that Mr. Daniel is reliable and that he is safe for society. You work in a restaurant, right?
Yes.
And you are the main chef.
Yes.
And have any incidents happened at the restaurant?
No, that
So your kitchen works successfully.
yes.
So it means you're a natural leader when you can lead the whole team of cooks.
Yes, I believe so.
And now I speak to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury. How is it possible that this man who is a born natural leader and safe for society and has never had any bigger incidents, how is it possible that this man could beat to death Mr. X? I hope that the jury will make the right decision in the presence of God. I have no further questions.
So, Mr. Daniel, where were you when the accident occurred?
I was on the Sala Bridge.
I noticed that your hands are a little bit red and you have bandages. Why is that?
I'm a chef and accidents often happen.
But about a minute ago you said that there were no accidents in the kitchen.
I meant accidents with my co-workers.
Oh, okay. That's all. I have no further questions.
Okay, you may be seated. The jury will now reach their decision. Has the jury reached a verdict?
Yes, Your Honor. Have.
The jury have decided that Daniel Babic is innocent. That's it. The jury is thanked and excused. Court is adjourned.